We can almost see the finish line from here. This is the last episode of Mission Makeover before next week's big reveal.
So exciting. This has been an incredible journey for our ladies.
Hi, everybody. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Jamie Eason, and we're here at Treetops Park in South Florida.
Ready to climb to the top?
I am. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to fail this time.
This is going to be a lifestyle change. This is going to be all new you.
Think about what's holding you back and where you're going.
This is going to be a journey we're all going to go on together.
All that hard work and effort has been paying off. The ladies are transforming both inside and out. And today, that metamorphosis continues as we head to a fabulous South Florida salon. Time for a new do to match their new figures.
Welcome, ladies. I'm Scott Aronesti, owner of Hair by Scott & Company. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Rebecca Heel, National Artistic Director for Goldwell.
And I'm Sana Brado, National Artistic Director for KMS California.
Hello.
So we're so excited to be here with you today. Thank you so much for sending us your visions of your cut and color that you'd like. Sana today is going to be working on your cut. I'm going to be working with color and really making that accessory to your hair.
The consultation is the most important thing that we do as stylists. I want to make sure that we're designing for the entire person so that the shape, the style really fits with what you guys want. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's do this.
As far as your color choices, I know that you haven't had color in a long time. I'm really looking forward to creating some lightness for you.
Okay.
So really creating some variation. What I love, I think, what would be great on you, I'm looking at your skin tone and I think that really you dominate more of a cool skin tone. You have beautiful blue eyes. So I really want to play that up in your color.
So what I want to do is I want to transform your shape. Right now, all of the weight is down at the bottom. It's very bulky and solid, and there's nothing on top. It's flat. So what I want to do is I want to pull that fullness up so that you get a little bit more accent towards the top half of the facial structure. I know for you it's really important that this hair fits all the way back into a ponytail.
Yes.
So that will be definitely taken into consideration for your lifestyle.
I haven't seen it yet, but my hair feels lighter.
So when I'm looking at your hair texture, Nikki, what I'm seeing is that your hair fabric is a lot softer, kind of like this. A lot of people will have a real structured denim type of feel to their hair, but yours is definitely in this range where it's a softer texture. So I don't want to lose the whole feeling of having bulk in the hair. And then also with your facial structure, a really great thing that I like to do is when we place a comb directly on the side of the face, where the comb breaks away, which is above the cheekbone area, right in here, that's where we're going to want to add fullness.
Okay.
So we want to add fullness above the cheekbone area instead of below the cheekbone area.
Okay.
And so taking a look at your skin tone, when I just test this, this tells me whether you dominate more warm or more cool. As I place in the warmer, I actually really love seeing cooler tones on you. So I'm really playing along with maybe creating a really beautiful cool brown, a little bit lighter than what your natural color is now, and then creating an accent of a warm, because that way we'll play up some light reflection within.
Okay.
So you'll have a combination of both.
I trust you. My hair is in your hands.
Okay. Apply a lot of moisture out blowing your hair down. So Brandy, what we're going to be doing with you today, because I know you love your long hair and you want to keep that, that's totally fine. But we do have just a little bit of heat damage from working with irons, so a very minimal trim. But what I really want to work with you on is maybe a couple different ways that you can style your hair. So that you can create some different looks for the different types of outfits you want to wear.
Okay, that would be great.
My goal for you is for you to have this really beautiful impact of blonde around your facial shape, but for it to create this amazing blend, but where we're going to see different movement and it kind of get more shattered as it pieces through the back. And Brandy, of course, we're using Goldwell, which is an amazing color product. It's actually going to repair the hair as we color you.
Halfway there. can't wait for the end result.
This is going to help reduce the frizziness and help keep your hair smooth.
So I love your locks. How long have you been rocking them?
Oh, thank you. I've been growing my locks more than a decade, 11 years.
Wow, they're amazing. Wow.
But I'm thinking about cutting a little change, maybe.
Yeah, well, I love your locks too, Rochelle, but change can be good. And we've got a surprise for you because we know that those locks and your hair take a lot of extra care. So we brought in your stylist, Comfortless Cece.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Are you ready for this change?
No. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Hey, Billy. Now I'm a lion. Roar.
All right, as you can see, the transformation is well underway back there. This is so much fun. I can't wait to see the final new do's, and we'll give you an update later in the show. Also coming up, our girls go one-on-one with our panel of experts.
Welcome back. Earlier this season, our ladies had some lab work done. They started taking some great new supplements and learned what was going on internally as well as metabolically. And thanks to our good friends at AML, they recently had some new lab work done. And have things changed? You bet.
Congratulations to all of you on the wonderful steps that you've been taking and the progress that you've made so far.
Thank you.
When we first met, I had looked at your original lab work and found that all 4 of you had vitamin D deficiency. I also found that all 4 of you had a metabolic condition, one that makes gaining weight easy and losing weight harder. I have great news to share that those levels are a lot better.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see your lab work because there were so many significant improvements.
Fabulous.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I definitely have had more energy.
Great.
And my sugar cravings definitely have improved.
The triglycerides, which is a measure of fat in your blood and even how your body is metabolizing sugar, that went down 40 points.
Wow.
When we discussed initially that metabolic condition that makes it harder to lose and easier to gain, we look at some parameters like insulin level, and yours dropped almost in half.
Good.
So I was really pleased to see these great improvements.
Yay.
You did have a low B12, which hasn't improved yet.
Okay.
Now the multi has a good amount of B12, and I think you need a higher dose.
Okay.
So I'm going to recommend the 5,000 liquid vitamin B12 and take 1 dropper full of that a day. And I think that's really going to help boost that. It's going to further help the energy.
This makes me really happy. I'm healthier.
Yes,
Thank
exactly. Nikki, these labs are great.
Really?
I am so impressed, and I am so happy to share these with you.
Oh, great.
So when we first met, we had found that your vitamin D level was really, really low. It was 22, which is really below normal. And now I'm really excited to see that it's 40. It's perfect. I actually think that you can probably get by with purely just the multivitamin at this point.
Awesome.
Because it does have 2,000 IUs of vitamin D, and that should be enough to keep it there. And your cholesterol is so great. So when we started, it was 210, and it's dropped 45 points.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's huge. But more importantly, the bad cholesterol dropped 40 points, and the good cholesterol went up 9 points.
Nice.
Good cholesterol barely ever goes up. I mean, that is really, really
All
huge.
those avocados.
And then the triglycerides with you, when we started, they were really pretty high, and they dropped 70 points.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
So I would probably say at this point, keep with your wonderful diet, your exercise. I would continue using the multivitamin, but you're perfect. And I would continue that as your ongoing maintenance as you continue all the great stuff you're doing.
Thank you.
So Rochelle, your labs look really, really great.
Oh, wow.
And I have some exciting things to share. You actually had a pretty high level of tests that shows how sugar-coated your cells are. When we started, your level was 6, which is really in a pre-diabetic range. And there was a big improvement. You know, it's not perfect yet, but substantially improved. And then you had this really fancy cholesterol profile done as part of the testing here. And you had something that's called an LP(a), which is a test that's sometimes high in people who are prone to heart disease. Your level was extraordinarily high when we started. It was 124. The level is now 1.
And that's important to me, as I've shared on this journey, that my grandmother had heart condition, my mom has a heart condition, so to see that it's going down. This is the best part of the journey so far.
Oh,
plus
wonderful.
I look good too, but.
Yes, you certainly do.
Thank you, Dr. Cedarquist.
So Brandy, we have great news here with your lab work. Okay. Yes, amazing. Cholesterol, markedly improved. And the triglycerides dropped 85 points.
Oh my gosh.
I need to tell you that these are massive improvements. You know, when somebody sees their doctor and they say, oh, you're gonna need to take cholesterol medicine, you've been able to improve that. I would recommend continuing to take the Pure Lean nutrients, to take the 3 twice a day, because they do have some special ingredients that help with blood sugar metabolism. And then the other supplement that I find really useful is that metabolic extra to help support glucose metabolism. And you have that from a genetic point of view. You know, and you're doing what you need to do from a lifestyle point of view, but sometimes our genes are still there. So being able to support it.
It's great, so I'm excited, thank you.
Well, so wonderful seeing you guys all again.
Oh, you guys well.
Please remember that when you are starting a new exercise and health plan, see your doctor and have lab work done, because it really is so helpful for physicians to see what's going on inside with you to determine if you do have some needs for some supplements. And remember, ask your doctor about Pure Encapsulations. And I'm looking forward to next week to see the big finale.
Yes.
Congratulations, and congratulations to all 4.
Thank you.
Those results are so impressive. I am so happy for the ladies. They have really upped their game. And now it's time to go one-on-one with the panel, including yours truly, to reflect back on their journey.
Man, I cannot believe that this is already almost over. It really flew by. It's crazy.
Yeah, it seems like just yesterday the girls were doing their first workout at the gym.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a little chaotic, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I remember when I had my first session, they were so eager with their journals and their pens, but at the same time, this look of fear in their face, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna have to say?
That was like my first session. You know, they walk in, they're like, oh no, what are you gonna do to my food?
Yeah, they've come a long way.
Absolutely.
Hey guys,
hey,
how are you?
Hey Brandy. You look so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been amazing, like the entire journey, everything I've learned from all of you. Just wonderful, such a blessing. It's definitely had its ups and downs through the course. The food has been a little bit hard to stay on. You still get those occasional cravings, but I've learned to balance it.
You feel like it's really been a lifestyle change? Do you feel like you've got this, or are you gonna go back?
No, there's no going back.
You've done amazing with it, and it looks like it's rubbing off on your family, which is really great.
Which is great. It is, for sure.
So proud of you with that.
Thank you, guys. Well, it's been a blessing, a huge opportunity, and I'm so appreciative and grateful for all of you, so thank you.
You know, I don't want to waste another 8 or 10 years behind my door at home because I'm so self-conscious of my body that I don't want to have a life, and that's not the way to live. That was really sad.
Yeah. Hard to watch?
It is, because that's a place I never want to go back to. And just hearing myself and seeing myself makes me want to cry, but I'm not going to. And I think what I chose to do was obviously take as much help as I can from you guys and instill it in me and change, while at the same time not rely on you guys 100% because you're not going to be with me forever. This experience is one I'll never forget because you guys saved my life. I would be a 300-pound miserable human being. I don't even want to tell you where I might have gone. So I really appreciate it because there were some dark times before. So thank you.
It's all you, really. We've given you tools, but you had to make that decision and you had to stick with it.
You're the one who wakes up every day and goes.
Yeah, so thanks for the credit, but you've worked so hard and you earned every bit of it.
Thank you.
What would you say was the best part and the worst part of this whole thing?
Best part, I would definitely say just having the girls and having that accountability. and the camaraderie, you know.
Yeah.
We're all, you know, trying to reach the same place. We're all pushing each other. I think the worst thing, I mean, you know, again, I'm still a little hard on myself, so I would just say me and not being completely strict with things. Like I would have loved to have been like a lot better with meal planning and preparing things, and that's, you know, my schedule's so crazy, and I wish that I've just been able to like sleep more.
Yeah. Sleep's important, but you had a good question for her. I like that one.
Oh, what's your theme music now?
Oh, I think one of my songs is Get Me Bodied by Beyonce.
Get me, oh yeah. That's a good one too.
Yes.
Well, you've done awesome. We can't wait to see you next week when you're all dolled up. Yeah. And looking even hotter because you already make that t-shirt look good.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to live in this body anymore. This is not the body that's gonna extend my life, to give me the life. And I love life.
How'd you feel seeing that of yourself?
You know, it's true. You all know, I told you I've struggled with weight all my life. So I have been living in this body too long.
How do you feel in your body?
I feel pretty amazing, actually.
That's what I'm talking about.
I am enjoying this journey. I've learned so much. Things I didn't do, like I didn't cook, and now I'm cooking. Yay. I'm not saying I'm loving it, but I do it because it's the food that goes into my body and into Jordan's body is important.
You've surprised me a few times. Like
Really?
when I thought you would be the most timid in certain situations, you blew past everybody else. So
I kind of surprised myself.
It's amazing. It's awesome.
This show has like literally just giving me, I wouldn't say giving my life back because it was a different life. You know, it's given me life, you know, and giving life to my kids.
We can't wait to see you next week at the finale.
It's gonna be all dolled up and hot.
Oh, that's right.
Hot mommy.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Speaking of the big reveal, after the break, we head back to the salon in Boca Raton, Florida to check on the ladies' progress with their hair makeovers as they prep for the big finale.
Welcome back. As you saw earlier, our girls headed to Hair by Scott & Company, this swanky salon in Boca Raton. It's all part of their ongoing makeover. Here's an update.
Can I keep these two little ones? Wow. I don't have any locks anymore, but I'm not gonna cry. I like Sexy it. Mama. Yeah. I like it. Oh my God.
Group hug.
Thank you.
I'm not a crier either. I cry in private. Like I'm a tough girl, you know?
I know.
Thanks for talking me into it, because I was going to do nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way we would have let you do that.
Yeah.
You're too beautiful. We have so enjoyed working with you, and you guys love it, don't you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good. Now, those mirrors, they can't come down till next week for the big reveal.
We woke up like this.
How was that for a tease? I know you want more, but you'll have to wait until next week's big finale. In the meantime, we've got the ladies' official stats. We'll be right back after this. And we're back. You know, I love playing around with hair color.
I know, it's so much fun. And here now are the ladies' official stats.
Brandy started her journey at 270 pounds. This week, she's down 2 pounds for a total of 37 pounds and 17 inches. Nicole started at 261 pounds. She's down 2 pounds this week. Her overall loss, 45 pounds and 23 inches. Rochelle began at 237 pounds. She's lost 5 pounds this week for a total loss of 29 pounds and 25 inches. And finally, Nikki originally weighed 224 pounds. She's 3 pounds lighter this week. Her total is 39 pounds and 20 inches.
We are so impressed with you ladies.
Totally.
Well, that's our show for today, but we want you to head on over to our website and our Facebook page for lots more insider info on the gals, the experts, and so much more.
Yep, and we will see you next Monday for a very special edition of Mission Makeover, the finale.
We can't wait for these girls coming out party.
Thanks for watching.
Here's to good health. So long, everybody.